Ever find yourself not able to stop scrolling through your social media? Well, guess what? It was made specifically to refrain you from leaving the app. Want to know how social media use compares to a drug addiction? Or how it's changing how we read? Want to also know the exact steps you can take to limit your time on social media? Then stick through. First things first. What makes social media so addictive? Well, it actually satisfies us so quickly. Everything is faster to load, cheaper to access. Another feature is the like button. Justin Rosenstein, one of the 4 designers of Facebook's like button, revealed that he never knew how ingrained in culture this feature would be. I quote, "The main intention I had was to make positivity the path of least resistance, and I think it succeeded in its goals. But it also created large unintended negative side effects." Now, the main point of a post is not sharing and exchanging ideas, but rather engaging oneself in a competition to get more likes. Another thing that contributes to the addictive nature of social media is FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. People keep refreshing their Instagram page because they are searching for something that is exciting. However, glamoring luxury exhibited in social media posts can evoke negative emotions too, because only some people have the privilege to experience it. Moreover, content on social media is kind of tailored to our own interests. The Explorer page on Instagram displays all pictures and videos that you want to see. Things that are interesting to you and you only. Same thing goes for YouTube. It actually has one of the best recommending pages that give you what you need according to the day of the week and the time you're watching. For example, if you listen to a song when you wake up and watch an informative video before you sleep, YouTube will be more likely to recommend you music in the morning and informative videos during the night. Another question that must be asked is social media addiction comparable to drug addiction? Yes it is. Darmeshi and his co-authors asked 71 participants to take the Bergen Facebook Addiction Scale questionnaire to measure their psychological dependence on Facebook. The survey had questions about their preoccupation with the social media platform, their feelings when being unable to use it, inability to quit, and the role social media played in their job or studies. Researchers then had the participants perform 100 trials of the Iowa gambling task. Users must identify the outcome patterns and decks of cards to choose the best possible deck. Participants of the study were presented with 4 virtual decks of cards on a computer and were told that each deck holds cards that would either reward or penalize them in the form of game money. Choosing good decks reward the player, while bad decks contain more penalizing cards. Can you guess the results? The worse people perform by choosing bad decks, the more excessive their social media use. The better individuals did in the task, the less their social media use. Now, you might think, what did this have to do with drugs? People who abuse drugs, like cocaine and meth, also have similar outcomes on the Iowa gambling task as those addicted to social media, indicating that both addictions cause worse decision-making skills. Moreover, the internet and social media are heavily affecting our ability to concentrate, especially while reading. Nicholas Carr, writer of The Shallows, that is, by the way, a fascinating book, told NPR's Robert Siegel, "I'd sit down with a book or a long article, and after a couple of pages, my brain wanted to do what it does when I'm online. Check email, click on links, do some Googling, hop from page to page." We aren't trying in any sort of way to say that social media is inherently bad, because a lot of variables come into the equation. In fact, social media can boost your dopamine, and who doesn't need that when he feels down sometimes? Social media can be a place to connect with your family that lives abroad. It can also be a place for you and others to share content, explore your common interests. It can be a place for advertising and marketing, so get a hold of that. But that doesn't mean that time management is ill-advised. Do you want to try to limit your social media screen time and enjoy a little bit of your life? Then make sure of the already existing features on your own phone and set app limits. Productivity apps also work. They allow you to concentrate on a certain task, which prevents you from drifting away, draining out of time and thought.
Darkness took me, and I strayed out of thought and time. The stars wheeled overhead, and every day was as long as a life age of the earth.
and watching cat videos on YouTube. If you are not ready for that just yet, you can turn off your notifications. This will help you quell your fear of missing out. Also, try your best not to touch your phone too often when out with friends and families. Spend some quality time and bond. If y'all have any thoughts on this, please share them in the comment section below. If any of you was or is addicted to social media, maybe managed to fix the problem, please let us know how. Let's share our knowledge with each other and let's grow together. We really want to hear your stories. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, leave a comment, and turn on the notifications for future content. If you like this video, watch the one on the screen that shows how shops and companies trick you to buy from them.